Hey guys, we're going to be talking about the female covert narcissist today and a situation that I actually went through this month. And I want to ask you guys if you think I handled it correctly or if I should have kept the relationship going. To make a long story short, guys, I ran into a friend I graduated with at a bar, right? And I got her phone number. We started hanging out. Um, we actually end up singing together, which was unusual. I've never done that with a girl. I like to, obviously, you guys know I like karaoke. I post karaoke videos on my channel, things like that. But at the time that I met her, she was already dating other guys. Recently, she admitted to me that the last few months she's been dating two men. I'll call them Bobby and Ricky. Not their actual names. I like to keep people's names confidential, but for this case study, we can use Bobby and Ricky. So recently on the phone, she admitted to me that like the last 3 to 4 months, she's been dating Bobby and Ricky, right? And I asked her, I said, why did you like ghost me for like 3 or 4 months? Why haven't I heard from you? And her answer was that she was busy. Um, she also works, things like that. Her apartment rent's expensive, so that's understandable. But mostly busy dating other people, right? I don't know if it was because we graduated together or what. Somehow I found myself in the friend zone. Um, am I the most attractive guy in the world? No. Am I the funniest guy in the world? No. Am I the best guy in the world? No. But I know I'm not the worst. I'm actually a very loving person with women when I date women. Very loving person, very caring person. Um, but recent. So anyway, last time we hung out. I spent like the entire day being her like boyfriend at home type thing, cooking for her, cleaning for her. And then like come like 5, 6 p.m. at night, one of the guys that she was dating, I didn't even know who it was, called her and she ran upstairs and said, "Oh, I'm just singing with a guy, blah 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 blah. We're just having fun." And ended up he was going to be on the way to pick her up in like an hour or something. This was like a couple months ago, guys. This was like 3, 4 months ago. So I end up leaving. And so she was dating this other guy even back then. And I didn't know who the guy was. I'd never met him in my life. Um, anyway, just kind of just like I wasn't really expecting anything when I went over, just gone over to have fun. And so anyway, that night she's having her guy friend that she's dating, whoever he is coming to pick her up. So I had to leave. I actually did feel ghosted. It's not fun being ghosted. I felt like she kind of just ghosted me. She took off on me with another guy. I think she was already dating the guy, so I didn't really take offense to it per se. Um, but she does some things that, lack of empathy shit. Things I would never do to her. Like would I have another girl come pick me up while I'm hanging out with her? No, I would not do that because I see that as kind of a lack of empathy, lack of respect. The last two times I've hung out with her, she's had these guys that she's been dating. The two guys, one of the two guys, pick her up both times late in the evening. It's like 5, 6 in the afternoon. They're coming to pick her up, most likely because they were jealous that I was there, right? And then I think at one point she said to me, "Do you can meet this guy or something like that?" I think it's this current guy she's dating or something. And I was like, "Fuck no, I'm not going to meet this guy." I said, "You guys, I like to give people privacy, so I'm not going to get involved with her relationship. She's dating that guy. I'm not going to get involved, right, with them." But she also says that she also tells me that none of these guys are her boyfriend. She told me before I even went over there that none of these guys were her boyfriend, but that she had been dating them for the last couple months, but neither one of them was her strict boyfriend. But both times I went to see her, this was 2 times in a row, late into the evening, 5, 6 in the afternoon, she's having the guys that she was dating come pick her up, to the point where I felt ghosted by her. I felt ditched. The feeling of being ditched by a friend? That's how I felt. I felt like she was basically ditching me. What was she actually doing? She was taking a sledgehammer to any intimacy that we had built up as friends. Nope, Steve, this ain't a relationship. This ain't, anything more than friends because Ricky or Bobby's coming to pick me up. That's how these covert narcissists will take a sledgehammer to intimacy. I was actually at lunch with a chick once. It was one of my friends. It was a girl that was a friend. She actually invites some guy that she was dating to lunch right there while I was with her. Um, some of these girls are just severely triggered by the boyfriend shit, boyfriend, girlfriend stuff. They're very triggered. And that's where you're going to see really fucked up behavior. Like they're going to call a guy and have him come pick them up. That's like intimacy, smashing guys. They're taking, whatever intimacy you have with a friend, they're just smashing it, right? But and then a lot of it is that lack of communication. I mean, she's telling me that none of these guys are her boyfriends, but then they're calling her while we're hanging out, and they're coming to pick her up in 45 minutes. She admits to me that she has sex with some of these guys, but me and her have never had sex. We're just friends. That's all we are. I kind of ended up having some feelings for the girl just because she's a pretty girl and she's nice, right? But the other day I felt like I wasted my time. I went and visited her all fucking day, helped her around the house with her chores, made her dinner, things like that, just to have Ricky or Bobby come pick her up and take her the fuck out of there. And then I get to walk home by myself. Again, guys, this is why I've given up on dating in general, given up on, trying to meet women, because you meet these women, half the time they're fucking crazy. Half the time they're mentally ill. Half the time they can't have a relationship. Half the time they're promiscuous and they won't settle down with one guy, like in this case. She's got to have 3 fucking boyfriends. This is why guys like me literally just give up on fucking dating and wait for women to come to us. I mean, we put out all this effort for nothing. I mean, like with this girl, all the effort I put out with her, all for nothing. Every time I go over, what does she do? She intimacy smashes. She takes a baseball bat to whatever intimacy we have by calling another guy to come pick her up, which takes a baseball bat to whatever we built up intimacy-wise. Some of these girls are literally their own worst enemy. They'll break up with a guy like me who's super sweet and loving to go date a fucking complete loser that has substance abuse issues, that has domestic violence issues, that will literally not give a fuck about them. Like this whole month, she's been hitting me up left and right, trying to get me to get a vehicle, trying to get me to get a motorcycle so I can drive her around. The girl that I've recently been hanging out with, the same chick, recently crashed her car driving drunk. That's why she hoovered me, guys. This month of hoovering is because she lost her fucking car. She crashed her car from driving drunk to one of these fucking guys' houses. She ditches me, says fuck Steve, and then goes and drives drunk to one of these guys' houses late at night to go fuck this guy and crashes her car. This kind of fucking girl I was dealing with, you guys. How did I handle it? As of today, I've blocked her. I'm not going to do the whole, I'm your boyfriend, I'm your husband shit just to have, this girl to run off and fuck other guys behind my back. I'm not doing that bullshit. And I recommend you guys do the same thing. If you have women out there that just fuck you around like this, I recommend you just block the bitch, honestly. Because like what this girl did to me this month, the last 2 times I visited her, it is disrespectful. I think what she should have done, is just said, Steve, I'm done visiting. That would have been completely within her boundaries to do. It's her apartment. She has every right to ask me to leave. That's what she should have done. She should have just said, Steve, let's call it an end to our visit today. Thanks for coming over. In a way that would have set a boundary with me that would have been less offensive, put me more in a comfortable friend zone. But what does she do? She lets me do the boyfriend husband shit all day. I'm getting her water, I'm cooking her dinner, I'm doing all this lovey-dovey boyfriend shit just to have one of these fucking losers pick her up to go fuck her at their house, right? And then I got to go home alone and think about a girl I care about, with some fucking loser, right? So anyway, what I did this morning, guys, I blocked her number. I told her, don't even bother hitting me up. Do I feel bad about it? Yeah, I do. I actually do care about the girl, but I'm not going to be some back burner fucking guy that she just uses up, drives her the fuck around, my state, and then at the end of the night, she's going to fuck other guys and I go home alone. Fuck you. I'm not doing that shit. I blocked her this morning. I'm not going to keep this relationship going. She's made it clear that she's not attracted to me, not sexually attracted to me, not into me that way. Doesn't want to be my girlfriend. Wants to keep me in the friend zone and then go off and fuck other guys, but have me be her husband at home or boyfriend at home. Fuck that shit, you guys. Anyway, guys, feel free to leave in the comments how you would have handled this situation. Thank you for watching this video, guys. Like, subscribe, share. I do go through some crazy shit with my dating life, guys. Anyway, thank you so much. Bye.